Supporters call it permitless carry, justified under the U.S. Constitution. Critics call it a dangerous match to ignite more gun violence.
The bottom line is that a license to carry a concealed firearm may no longer be needed in Florida. West 2 News political reporter Greg Fox on a new measure that could make Florida the 26th state to do away with this requirement.
As long as we have that, we need to make sure that we put guns in the hands of the good men and women, the law-abiding men and women who have a right to defend themselves and defend others.
Republican Florida House Speaker Paul Renner made it clear the state is moving away from the requirement that's been on the books since 1987. A new bill is sure to pass with a GOP supermajority in the legislature. It would allow concealed carry of firearms without a license, continue the concealed carry program to provide ease of travel between Florida and other states that allow concealed carry, and maintains current open carry restrictions.
So the more that we can have law-abiding citizens.
The owner of A.W. Peterson Gun Shop in Mount Dora says permits are unnecessary because he says the background checks are virtually identical.
The background checks, the requirements all the same. It'll be the same honest people. States that have done this have had no problems. So that's why we're all excited about seeing this happen.
Supporters point to shootings like the one at an Indiana mall last July, in which an armed civilian fatally shot the gunman. But a study by Johns Hopkins shows in the 10 years since 34 other states relaxed restrictions on concealed weapons, the average rate of assaults with firearms increased an average of 9.5%. Pulse nightclub shooting survivor Brandon Wolf calls the new bill lawless.
This is a dangerous endorsement of violent crime in a state, by the way, that has in many ways become synonymous with gun violence in this country.
Some customers we talked with said while they like the idea of permitless carry, they do think the concealed carry process had a benefit in that with the training, people understood exactly where they could and could not bring a firearm.
Most people know you can't tote a firearm into a courthouse and into a bank or federal buildings, but if they don't take the training or the class, they won't know anything about it.
Democrats released a statement saying untrained carry does not make our communities safer. Greg Fox, West 2 News.
And we just got this statement from Brady United, which is an organization against gun violence. It says, quote, permitless carry will increase the likelihood of unintentional shootings and escalation of violence, undermining public health and safety for everyone in the state.